It could be a starship. And I won't discount it. I really will not discount it based on the mere shape of it. As you can see, how many sides it has. Gina, how many sides does it have? Well, one, two, three. Let me see. One, two. I have to look at the other spot. Around six sides, maybe more. That's why I say it could be a starship. It really could be. We're going to look at it. We are. It's footage that I took with my Nikon P900. Oh, I thought I made it fall on the floor again, you all. That's kind of scary when you got your camera. It's scary at the mere thought that it could fall on the floor, because you don't want your camera to fall on the floor. You don't. You know what I thought when I got that camera one time? I was viewing some of the stars in the sky. They were completely round. They were completely round, like, hold on one moment. They were completely round at times. But, well, I can't get a... Let me try to see if I can get an image of it, you all. You just hold on right there. Gina, honey, what are you doing? We've been holding on for too long. You're trying to tell us just hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on. Yeah, you do. I actually did do a video that had a lot of different star shapes in it. Let me show you this one. Let me show you this. This was a shape-shifting life form right there. This one. No, that was supposed to be Mars. That was supposed to be Jupiter. That was supposed to be Jupiter right there. Now, I'm not going to play that. Well, Gina, how come you ain't going to play that? Can y'all see that? I said I was not going to play it. I did. I said I wasn't going to play it. But we're talking about these stars. We really are. And some of these stars. Hello. Hello, Danny, honey. Hello, Butterfly. And Motion Hassan. Linda, Dustin. Yes. The news says we will enter 5D by December the 26th. Really? What news would that be that would say that? Let me show you this, you all. We're gonna have to look at this star. Okay, I'm gonna have to come over here and I'm gonna have to show some of these images. You see right here, this star like this. You see how it looks like that? You know that is not. You know what those are? Those are little. They're either little white squares or they're little. My nose is starting to get red, you all. Or those, you are just tuning in. Now I have went over here to talk about this star, and it's yeah, it's making my nose red. Gina, well, I'm talking about this life form down here too. This life form down here at the bottom, that was an airplane. You all, I'm not joking. That thing down here at the bottom was an airplane. I'm really getting a hot flash. You just tuning in. Now that was an airplane down there. I remember that image right there, but I wanted to take you, is my nose getting red? Gina, you supposed to be talking about a starship. Well, you can see it over there, but something's making my nose red. And I got that starship. I better take off my socks. I got that starship. No, my feet might get cold. That starship, it really does look like a starship because it has geometrical shape to it. And I'm just trying to put my feet back in my house shoes. I really am. Let me do this. Let me just do it. Okay, we got it going on, you all? Can you hear me over here? Do y'all hear me? Hello, Nadine, honey. Ingrid. Yes, hello. Really? It does look, thank you, Nadine, honey. It does look like a starship. It does. It's really beautiful. You're going to look at this starship. Then we got to go back to the one things. Because it's really kind of small. It's going to get bigger. We got to make it get bigger. It's got really pretty colors. And I think I muted that. Okay, I muted that. Okay, I did. I muted the audio. I muted the video. Like that. Hello there, Rosebud, honey. Intuition. Yeah. It's really beautiful colors. Really, they're so pastel-y. And as it gets closer, it'll get closer. See, sometimes it does change its shape. Sometimes it's a smooth, solid color. And then sometimes it's not so smooth. See, look how beautiful it looks. See, isn't it interesting how it can make itself bright? I don't know why my nose started turning red on me. I really don't. Gina, please quit talking about your nose. Hello. Hello, Lenore. Yes. We're looking at this because it looks like a starship. It looks like there's little ships trying to come out of it too. It really does. And this was taken with my Nikon camera. You know, let me, can I bring, see, look at that. You know that they could show things like this on the news. They could show things like this on the news. They could put it in the headlines. They can call it a UFO if they want. It'd really draw a lot of attention if the news would put it out there. It really would. You got this starship, this UFO, because it's, I could call it a star. It looks like a star, but it looks like a ship. It looks like a starship that changes colors. This is different. This one right here, this is a different magnitude, a different type of starship or life form than the other one that's in the northeast. How it literally is continually changing its shape. See, this one right here, this more or less kept the same shape to it. You know, can we be heard? We got it going on. Hello. Now let's do this. See, now it's like that. This is pretty green color. This one did not. It's orange. Look at that. Orange is kind of rare to see. I think we saw the color orange out of one of the other ones. But see, look at the shape. It literally looks like it's got a ring around it. And then it's got a center core. A core to it. And inside that one core, there's like another core. But then it looks like there's something on top of it too. There's like another piece to it up here at the top. It does look like it has a hole in the center. Look at that. That's beautiful color. It is so beautiful. It really is. It's mesmerizing. There are ships. They look like a star in the sky. They do. and they're bright. And they go to people's houses, and the people will be outside. I know Victoria Lillingwist, she has a starship. It's because of like a Merkaba or something. It comes to her, and it's got a connection with her. It literally communicates back and forth. And one time when she was filming it, you know what it showed? It showed the parts of the ship. It showed the different components. I did a video on it a long time ago, and she used to have it on her YouTube channel, but it appeared like a regular star, and then all of a sudden, boom, it had the parts of a real ship like up there. And I don't mean a boat on the water. I mean a ship, like a UFO ship. So these right here can shape shift. They can put on any type of an image that they want, and we'd be none the wiser. They can pretend to be a star. They really could. They could pretend to be a star in the sky, but all the while we're being watched. And they're, see how pretty that yellow is? It's just golden. It's really beautiful. It's very beautiful. I like to slow them down because it's nice to see the different shapes, because they are up there. Do you know where is it at? It is, you just give me a chance, because once we get through looking at this, wherever it went, I don't know where it went. It may have went out of view because it was I don't know how I was trying to film it. That's okay, you all. We got a blue one right there. Starship is what we can call it. Hello, Daniel. Space station. A man on the YouTube filmed it really close, and you could see the moon. The Noon spoke about it. Oh, the Noonie. The same starship is in your North Texas skies all the time. Yeah. Now, there is a life form that is in the skies all around the world, a certain type of a life form. And they take on the shape. You see it down here in the corner? This was an airplane. Now, you may say, Gina, honey, you sound so strange saying that that was an airplane. It was an airplane. I filmed it when I would get off work. I was on a second shift job, and sometimes I would get home at around, I don't know, 10:30 at night, and sometimes it was around almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And I would I'd get on the ramp to go 65 northbound toward Indianapolis, and of course there would be planes flying in the sky, because there you have the SDF airport, the Louisville International Airport. But that night, this plane, it was far away from the airport, and it was flying low, and I remember taking a picture of it, and it was a live photo. I took around 3 or 4 live photos, and this down here was the shape right beneath me of the airplane. And I know it sounds strange, but there truly is, you all. I kid you not. There is a life form in the skies all around the world, because it's not just going to say, hey, I think I'm going to hang in the skies in America, in the United States. I just think I'm going to hang in the Louisville metropolitan area. No, 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 no. See, it's not going to do that. This right here disguised itself as an airplane. You see this red? This red right here was supposed to be like one of its lights. It was, but you can look at it, you all. That looks like a, wow, that looks like a head inside there. Look at that. Can you see it? It's supposed to have been an airplane. And I want to say, I'm trying to figure out, was this part of that same airplane? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Was it part of that same airplane? Can you see me, you are? Or was this Jupiter? And this was supposed to be the moons of Jupiter. The reason I put it there is because you know that this is not moons. This is some type of a life form up there. You can see the points of it. You can see the points. And it would not be far-fetched to think and say, you can see this right here. It's not, and but then we have these stars in the sky. Whatever these things are in the sky, you can see how bright their light is. It's brighter than the sun and the moon. Let me put this back to me. Gina, what are we doing? We're looking, you all. This is really important. And I'm not just saying this is important just to say it. Okay, yes, I think that was Jupiter. Jupiter and its moons, you all. You just wait on. Okay, well, let me show you. It was Jupiter. Okay, hold on. We're going back. Let me do this. This was the image of Jupiter. Let me put it back to me, you all. I'm going to pull it up. I put it like this. Is that what supposed to see? That was supposed to be Jupiter and its moons. There's like a square around here. You see how it looks right here like this? It's like one, the great big Jupiter and the things on the side. Well, it was during, this right here was captured with my Nikon P900 camera because I took it outside. And my Nikon P900 camera, you all, let me tell you about it. It don't have a live photo. Okay, I took consecutive shoots of Jupiter with my camera right here. And the one you see right here was one image. And the other one you seen right here was another image. I was down in my yard and my camera was on the tripod. It was on the tripod and it's not moving on the tripod because I'm using the 2-second thing and I'm taking camera shots with it because it has a timer on it. So if that's not Jupiter, then what is up there, you all? You have to ask yourself, what is up there in that sky if it wasn't Jupiter? Let's come back over here, you all, because I'm going to drag it. Gina, you're going to drag it? Nah, it's filming it. It's filming it. You've seen it moving closer. I was zooming up on Jupiter. Also, my nose is trying to itch. See, I was bringing my camera. This is my Nikon camera. Trying to zoom up on it, and it was really difficult. Look at that star. It's supposed to have been a star. That's supposed to have been a star too. See, this was wild. This was really wild. See, those are the light beings that visited me at night on my way home. They showed up in front of me in the road. You can see the little things from them that used to be my thank you for watching thing, but they were light beings. But this right here, there's something. Where are we at? Let me get this starship. Jenny, you're supposed to be talking about your starships. I am. I believe that there are starships up in the sky, but there's also life forms too. And these ships that are up here, they can take on any form that they want. They can be shape-shifting. I've thought that often, Ambassador, that we don't all see the same moon. I have thought that before. I'm thinking, how is that possible? Really, how is it possible for us to all see the same moon? It is a kind of hard to see it. It is. Let me do something, you all. I'm supposed to be paying attention to what I'm doing, you all, and I'm getting myself distracted. Is what I'm doing. Okay, I am. Hold on. I'm still trying to get over here, you all. I am. You just hold on one moment. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Just setting on. Wait a second. Okay, this is what happened. Let me see if I got it. Trying to pull this up. You all just bear with Jane. Gina, what are you doing? I'm trying to pull something up over here. Is what I'm trying to do. If I can get to it. Oh dear goodness, you all. Gina, you all just watch me. I'm trying to find something over here on my all these pictures that I've got, and it's not easy. It is not easy at all. We're supposed to be talking about the stars, and I'm trying to really get to them. But somehow they have disappeared from me. Is that right? Oh, I'm almost got it, you all. I almost got it. So let's get over here. All right, okay, I think I got something. Right here. This is supposed to have been a star too. Look at that. That looks like some kind of ship. That looks like some kind of a ship right there. But it was supposed to be a star. You have to ask yourself, if it's a star, then what are the stars truly? What is their true form? And what is their reason for looking the way that they look in the sky? Really? What is the reason? Why does the Lord start the day in the evening? You don't know why. You don't know why. Let's see, now look at this one right here. I don't know where this stuff is going. This is supposed to be a star, but it doesn't look like one, you all. It doesn't look like one. Now that looks like a ship. That right there looks like a ship. These stars in the sky, if they're taking on this shape, they're bound to be some type of ship. They're bound to have the capability of turning themselves. They can turn themselves. They can rearrange their parts, is what I think. If you think of Legos and stuff, I think they can truly rearrange the parts of them. See how it glows? And disguise themselves. It's really quite fascinating if you think about it. It is. It does look like a ship. Roberto, we can't dismiss everything as Project Bluebeam because centuries ago and hundreds of years ago, there are records of UFOs and different types of flying ships in the sky, and we know that's not Project Bluebeam back then. So why would it be real back then and yet not real now? Really? Because I don't think these UFOs went anywhere. I really don't think they went anywhere. But then all of this stuff comes out and it's dismissed. But you have to ask yourself, why would it be dismissed? Truly, why would it be dismissed as something like that? Let me do this, you all. Gina, what you gonna do? Well, I'm coming back over here. This is another shape that it took right here. Mindy, honey, thank you. This is another picture that a shape that it changed. The watcher angels in the Bible. Yeah. Why is everyone brainwashed to ignore a new star in the sky like it's normal? I don't know what you would be talking about. Now see, look at this. Right here. Looks like a ship. It truly looks like a ship. In the sky. Yeah. The Nephilim. Well, the Nephilim's been around for quite a while, right? For quite a long while. Oh, my nose, I just sneeze. Quite a while. There is other Mindy on this channel as well. Yeah. Who had the authority, Michael Magic, Who had the authority to tell us we are on earth and not in heaven already? The great deception. Well, I've never heard that before. I think that is very interesting. I really do. And I wouldn't put it out. What if heaven is on earth? What if it is? They admitted the UFO aliens are real, Dustin, honey. Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely something occurring. Let me do this for a second. Gina, what are you got going on? Okay, you all, we can do it. Okay, let me do it. I'm gonna get it to there. Tell you what, I'm really my nose is really starting to itch really bad, and that is not very nice at all for them to do this. So we're looking at this, and they truly look like could be highly advanced ships, technologically advanced species up there in the sky. The Nephilim destroyed in the flood were not able to enter the spirit realm. But what if all the Nephilim, Charles, honey, did not get completely destroyed? What if they did not? How do we know that? It could be World War III tech, but there wasn't World War III tech back in the olden days. How do we know the history that existed back then if it's been erased? How would we know? We wouldn't. No one is talking about the shape-shifting anomalies in the sky. And why not, Daniel? We're talking about it. There are shape-shifting anomalies in the sky. Daniel, honey. Was that Daniel? Was that you, honey? Yeah. This is a shape-shifting entity. Let me get it here. Right here. It shape-shifted into an airplane. You see that beneath me? Right there. It truly was an airplane in the sky. But you can see whatever this shape-shifting entity was, I believe that this is its original form right here. And it can arrange itself to be disguised as anything. You know, if they're disguised as the airplanes in the sky, then we're not going to notice them flying around because they're going to blend in perfectly with their environment. You know, when you're in survival mode, or you know when you're doing surveillance in different places, you are told to dress like the people in the area that you're doing whatever surveillance and stuff. You've got to blend in. So who's to say that would not mean the same thing up there in the sky? It would mean the same thing. You got to blend in with your environment because you don't want people seeing you up in the sky looking like this. Would you want to see them in the sky flying around like that? No, because people be thinking, what's up there in the sky? Really, they would be thinking that. They're going to turn themselves into an airplane is what they're going to do, you all. That's just it. They're going to be an airplane in the sky, and that's fine. They can be an airplane in the sky. Hide a stone among the stars, Charles. That's right, you all. Come here and look at these. These are things that are totally changing their shape. Truly. Zazzy Zazmai. It's been interesting listening you to months. Well, sometimes I go off on a wild goose chase, Zazzy, and I can't keep myself on track. I can't. But see, this looks like a ship. Do you think the Star Wars movies and all this other stuff, you think that's all make-believe? And what about that Black Knight satellite? What's that? There's things up there, and they are real. But they would have us to think that they're not real, because if everybody would start thinking outside the box and they think, okay, well, this stuff is real up there. If we can have airplanes in the sky, just ask yourself, if we can build helicopters, stealth bombers, all these other types of airplanes, is there not a civilization more advanced than this one on Earth? Is there not? You know there is. And their craft, their military craft, their spaceships, whatever, are far more superior than what we've got. far more superior. There's no reason why there would not be a highly advanced race of beings with military craft in the sky, more powerful than ours, with weapons, plasma weapons and stuff. Where did we get the technology? Truly, where did we get it? It can't all be Project Bluebeam. It cannot. But there's a great effort to hide things. A great, great effort to hide things. Something took off and disappeared. They do. They got cloaking technology. Look at this right here. Cloaking technology. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about these UFOs, these starships, and not everything can be dismissed as Project Bluebeam. It can't. And the human civilization is not the only type of civilization there is. There's life beyond this civilization. There's much more advanced life. And if they're much more advanced, then you know their technology is way more advanced than Earth's. And maybe that's why we need a space force. Maybe. Because there's some advanced technology, some advanced races of beings that are headed toward Earth. Or coming from inside the Earth, interplanetary, that are far more advanced. And we want to have a space force and things like that. Or something truly is coming. A highly advanced race of powerful beings is coming. And see, look at that. They can arrange themselves any way they want. The black sun and the inner earth. Yeah. Look at this. This was the image. 1:15 with my Nikon camera. 2021, you all. We've been documenting this stuff for a long, long time. That was supposed to be a star. It was. But it doesn't look like a star. It looks like some kind of starship up there in the sky. Coming from the water too, Ambassador. There's bases. And you remember the video we did about China? They were building the largest, so they said, underwater base is what they were building. A massive underwater base. And they're already building it. It could already be done by now as far as we know. Hello there, hold space for my tribe. That's right. Hello, Wanda. Rhonda. Space is in the ocean. Yeah. Space is in the ocean. See, look at this one right here. This was it. You know, you think this is in an organic life form up there? And if it's not, what if this is some highly advanced life form that's not organic, but it's composed of technology of some sort, machine-like, but yet some type of material that we don't even know about. It's composed of some type of material that we don't even know, some type of building material. Look at this. Now, granted, you're not going to look up in the sky and it's not going to look like this. It's just, you're just going to see a great big bright thing. It's a big old bright star with your naked eyes. And it is not often that you catch shapes like this. It is not. Middle Earth. Yeah. Hello there, Mercury girl, honey. I don't know where these images are going to end. See, look at this. They can separate themselves. It's like Transformers could do that, right? They could pull other things to them, and they could make themselves one great big gigantic robot. Kinetics. This could be some kind of form of kinetics too. Right here. Hello there, Cosmic 137. CERN is the cause of a lot of this drama. But there's more, there's greater places than CERN itself. China's is much, much more powerful and much more in the earth than CERN. CERN is so minuscule compared to what China's got going on. CERN gets it's the fall guy. I think CERN is the fall guy for a lot of stuff. We'll just blame CERN for everything. You all now look at this. Now this really does look like the cubes, the black cubes are playing a role in this. It does. You saw a lot of UFOs in Arizona, God's girl. Yeah. I'm gonna have a drink of my water. These black squares, I'm thinking, what if they're the ones that are in the Pacific Ocean? Remember Cube Island, where they all came, and it was like it was April of 2019 is when the cube squares, the cubes showed up in the Pacific Ocean. Millions of them. Millions. And they came out of the sun. Black cubes and white cubes came out of what they described as a particle event. What if they're mining our minerals, God's girl? What if they are? What if they are mining them? They could. Now see, look at this, you all. Would you define this as a life form? An advanced life form, would you? Because it was supposed to have been a star. It truly was supposed to be a star in the sky, and it was being zoomed up on, just like that. The Nebu was the Nebu cosmic. They're looking for technology. They put the black cubes on their head in Judaism. Yes, they do. They do. There was actually a scripture in the Old Testament for that. Hide thy word, or bind the word on you, so they can wear it on their arms or on their heads. Yeah. An organization of gray aliens that have cube spaceships. The stars have faces. Yes, they play to the black cube, but then you have the Saturn cube. You do have the Saturn cube also. What's next, you all? Is there another one over here? Yeah, see now look, it has like a hint of blue. A hint of blue to it. It really is beautiful. I mean, we can appreciate the beauty and the movement that whatever these are in the sky, we can appreciate their beauty. We truly can. It's absolutely beautiful, you all. That's a wonderful piece of artwork right there. It truly is. Somebody could paint that. That'd be a beautiful, beautiful picture. Beautiful painting. It looks really good on my phone. Of course, I got the screen darkened a little bit. Roberto Gomez, I don't even know what you're talking about. But we ain't talking about somebody named Wiener. We're not. No, we're not. Let me put this to me. Let me see where I'm at on here, you all. Let me see if I can come over here. Where did I look? I got it. I got it, you all. Let me show you this. Now look. I want you to look. This was dubbed a solar flare. These are the black cubes. These are the white cubes right here. I want you to see this. A solar flare observed at different wavelengths, which was left. The 171A image shows plasma. They're saying plasma about 1 million degrees. I guess there would be plasma somewhere in here. This is the original thing. 1 million degrees. The 195A image shows a plasma, okay, 1.5 million degrees, but it also shows very hot flare material through the FE 26 lines. The Yoko Shot XT image, substantially poor angular resolution. The show hot plasma temperature 3 million degrees. The flare was observed. All they said was this was a flare on the 27th of June at 1999. The year we're going to party like it's 1999, you all. Remember that? That's the video I did. No, they said this was a particle event. Is that what they called it? Solar plasma. It was observed. Okay. No, these were cubes. These things right here, they came out of the sun, and they're intelligent. They're very, very intelligent. You can see how these can line up 1, 2, 3, 4. They can line up in 1, 2. They can be single. They are cubes. They are cubes. They can line up in a great big roll if they want a line. You can see them going across the NASA products. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in 1999. These are white ones, white cubes also. See, these are intelligent too. They can line up 1, 2, or they can line up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they can line up. This should not have been dismissed as just something. No, these were cubes that came out of the sun. It's like a dark coronal hole. Look at this. And they showed up in the ocean, but the image that we got of it in the ocean was in, see them up close, is in April of 2019. Look, there's even squares inside of here. And we got those stars that we had looked at. No, this is an intelligent life form. Whether it be solid cubes or whatever they want to call it, this is, these images are no longer available. They were available on the trace imagery. They took it all down, you all. I captured it before they took it down, and I captured it on their imagery before. It was back around 4 years ago or 5 years ago is when I captured them. Where are we at on here, you all? Yeah, that was it. And I really do believe that some of these stars that are in the sky, where was that at? The image. Okay, you all, we're going to see it. Okay, now you know what we just looked at. Look how beautiful this is. You know what we just looked at, the cubes. Okay, now let's watch this. Let's get over here. We looked at the cubes. I really do feel that these have some black cubes in them. I really do. Black cubes, and I don't know about the white cubes, but let's look at this, because we're going to get over to the one thing. We are. See them right here. And you can see the black cubes in the clouds. If anybody has taken pictures, let me tell you something. If you've taken pictures with your cell phone or your camera, they take really good pictures, and you have seen in the sky little black cubes, little white cubes. You can see the tips of the clouds. These things are in the clouds. Okay, it's there in the clouds. And they fly in and out, and we got great big cube ships too that have been around for a while. Look at this. Look at this. Now, don't tell me that this is normal. This was supposed to be a star. Look at this. Look at the, like, you can see the edges of these things are in here, and they're pretending to be, I don't know what they're pretending to be, but no. See, they got single points of light too. It's like a great big old worm in the sky. Truly, like a worm. You have to ask yourself, how on earth is something like this possible? And this image right here, the center of this did not smear. If the camera was moving, you all, if it was moving, this right here would have been streaked all the way out. But it didn't. It kept its shape. It looks like a square cube. But these right here, they just kept going. They just kept going. What else do we got going? See right here? I took a picture. This was taken with my camera. It's supposed to have been a star. You've got the one right here. And I believe it's all of those little white things together. I really do. Jeannie, your head is tilted. Well, I don't mean to tilt my head. See, here's an individual one right here. They're making this some kind of a life form. And I believe they came out of the sun. The sun is where they came from. Look at all the different colors on here. The only way this could be possible is if these life forms are flying in the sky, and we did see the sun, they're able to arrange themselves in rows of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you ever look at the NASA products and you see these things right here stretched all the way across the NASA products, a great big line of these? It's them. It's these right here. We can see them in our sky, and they show up on the NASA products, but you don't get the colors that these are. You ever seen the little green orbs flying around in the sky? And you see the red orbs, they'll hover low, or the white ones, they're like a big ball. These are those. These are those. They're very intelligent, and they work as a collective, or they can fly around singular. Now, I know this sounds strange to people, but these are those right here. And they're in our sky. See, look at this. This is the January the 19th of 2021. It was supposed to be I think this was supposed to have been an airplane. I think this was supposed to have been an airplane. Look at this. Right here. Look, you can see that these are all individuals. It was either an airplane or a star. Look at that. And if it was an airplane, there is a life form that is masquerading as an airplane, you all. It's masquerading as an airplane in the sky. Look what's right beside it. There is a shadow of it right beside it. Can you see it right there? And it's kind of like, let's think about this. It's kind of like the planes in the sky at times when they lay their trail in the sky. There's a shadow by it. There is a shadow by the trails in the sky. Let me come over here. This is 1948. I think it was an airplane because you got the red one right here. They made a green thing right here. There's something going on. There is truly a life form in the sky that is masquerading around as airplanes and stars. That may sound strange. It may sound really strange, but I don't mean it to sound strange. You all look at this. Come on now. Look at this. What's going on with it? Really think about it. This would have been the red light to an airplane right here. It would have been the red light. Don't ask me what these would have been, but you can look at them. We're talking about starships, and now we're talking about these things. They came out of the sun, and they're up here in the sky. There's that one. There's this one right here. They're all the same type of species. You've got this one right here too, the same type of species. And I really feel that it is this species right here. It's this species. You see what it can do? It can turn into an airplane. There's no way an airplane could have took that shape. But I took that picture. But it took that shape. It took that shape. That's its original form right there. Just like we have an original form, like the reptilians have an original form. Even though they can shape-shift into humans, they have an original form. This is that's original form right there. They came out of the sun, you all. Completely out. And I know I've been going on. They came out of the sun. And I really want to say, part of me believes that these right here, they can be any color they want. They can. I think they have the technology to be that color. But for the black ones, I don't know about the black ones other than they would be cubes. There was a massive influx. Look how many of these came out. There is such things as the crystal cubes. There's the crystal cubes, which are the good ones. And then there's the black cubes, which are the bad ones. And there's a lot of bad ones right there. A ton of bad ones. Let me put this back to me. Now, this may seem boring to you. If you find this boring, this is not the video for you. I'm just going to tell you it's not the video for you. It's not. I'm trying to see something, you all. Just hold on. Gina, I think you've said enough. I know I've said a lot. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. And it's fine, you all. I'm going to come back here. Gonna look at this beautiful starship. That's right here. It's life form. It's some kind of life form created it. It could be a whole thing of life forms, but it could be, oh, my nose is itching. It could be technology. Oh my gosh, my nose is tickling. It could be technology, cloaking technology. Could be the Watchers. Looks like a starship. It really does look like a starship. Now, part of me believes that those little cubes, that life form, is another theory. It clusters itself together and makes that. It's like that. Clusters itself together and creates that too. Now, they can be ships too. They really can be ships. If you think of Legos and stuff, they can. I'm not going to say that they're not. There's no way I'm going to say, because look at the definitive edges of it. Looks like the geometric. Who knows what's really going on? Really, I mean, we can make guess. We can speculate all day long. For years and years and years, we can speculate. And if everybody speculates, you'll have a lot of speculators out there with lots of theories. Yeah. Lots and lots of theories. And for those who don't believe in the cubes, the black cubes, and there are lots of black cubes, you all. There are. I'm gonna take you to Cube Island. I want to take you over here to Cube Island. You're gonna stop it. We're going straight to Cube Island so you can see. Now, we've seen this a lot of times. They better not have removed Cube Island from me. Okay, I got Cube Island. Here we go into Cube Island. Come on, we're gonna go to Cube Island so you can see the cubes. In Cube Island right here, we're looking at the timestamp 12:13. 12:13. The cubes are not here. Okay, we got to come up here to this timestamp, and we got to bring it back to right here. We got to come back to April of 2019 is when the cubes arrived in the Pacific Ocean. That's what Google Earth documented them. There's millions of them, millions, and this looks like the cluster of them that came out of the sun. There were rows and rows of them. You see them? Cubes. Big black cubes. And they're not lobster cages. Okay, these were millions and millions of these things. Sitting on the bottom of the ocean floor. In this one area where they showed up. I know it looks weird. It looks so weird. You say, Gina, that's Google Earth. It's not real. Well, then neither is any information out there about cubes. If these aren't real, neither is none of the operations and information, and cubes don't even exist. And the Borg don't exist. Okay, really. This Cube Island right here. It showed up April of 2019. Right there. Showed up. And then they didn't show them anymore. They did not show them anymore. That's the Google timestamp. The Google timestamp. I'm done. I'm about ready to end the video, Gina. It's perfect. It's 54 minutes. Come back here. Yeah, we got a starship in the sky. And it's quite impressive. It is. It's nice to look at. Nice to study. Lots of theories. So I'm going to go. I am. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button because they unsubscribe people all the time from every channel. Majority of channels get people unsubscribed all the time for some strange reason. It's really strange. And it's okay. It's all right. But what can we do about it? Not a thing in the world. Not a thing. Please give this video a thumbs up, you all. Thank you for joining the channel. And with that being said, hello. Wherever you are in any part of the world, hello. From my heart to yours, love you. And there's something in the sky. And there is a life form that is masquerading around as aircraft. And quite possibly stars in the sky. Do you mean that, Gina? Because I really think you've just done lost it. Oh, I do mean it. I do mean it. There is a life form, and it's not by itself. There's more than one life form. We're talking plural, really a whole lot of plural life form up in the sky, masquerading around as something, masquerading around as airplanes, and you can see it in the bottom. They're out there, they're real. The governments know about it. What can they do about it? Nothing. Nothing. They can't do anything about it. You all, I'm going to go. Let me say my farewells. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's 9:30 at night. I hope I can be heard. I really do. This is great. Y'all check out my dance video with Trey 57 Production. He did a dance-a-thon with Gina, honey. So I stuck him on there and I danced. And I could dance to it. Yeah, so it's great. It's good to dance. It raises the vibration. It's really good exercise. And it makes you happy. It puts a smile on people's face. So we need more smiles. We really do. A lot more smiles. Right. So have a wonderful rest of your evening.